So how do you see it play out in your eyes?
It's the best 2 welterweights left. They've eliminated the competition. And, you know, we got a couple young guys that's in the rear that's waiting on their opportunity. But right now, these are the 2 best welterweights in the world, man. And I'm just glad that they didn't wait, that the time is now this Saturday where we're going to crown an undisputed champion. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, man. But I think the fans are going to benefit, the boxing fans. In 2023, you got to think PBC, man. This has been an amazing year for boxing. Amazing year for boxing, and they're making the matches that people want to see, man. So I'm hoping that this trend gets infectious and everybody want to do the big fight.
Let me piggyback on that. Spence versus Crawford is arguably the biggest fight in decades.
Yep.
So Jack Paul was placed on Sports Illustrated. These 2 fighters weren't. For that current issue leading up to this fight, how do you feel about it?
Unfortunately, the business of boxing has kind of changed a little bit. You know, it's just not only professional boxers that are in the sport now. So, you know, they're having to try to cater to the masses. You know, if like it or love it, you know, I guess these guys are here to stay. You know, but we just got to differentiate from what's real and what's different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Really this real Saturday night.
It's not really a knock on Jake Paul because I respect Jake Paul and his big business acumen and the efforts he's putting into the sport. However, again,
there's differences, levels to it.
This fight right
here, this
the
real deal, bro.
This is the biggest.
Make no mistake about that. This is what boxing represents. 2 of the baddest men on the planet going at it to see who the best.
Antonio, you talked about you got to thank PBC for what they've brought to the sport this year. We had Tank Ryan in April, this one, and then they stepped in and they made the Canelo,
bro. Yeah,
you feel me? So now we got Canelo Charlo. Now, not the Charlo we was expecting. We got Undisputed versus Undisputed, which to me is just as great.
Yes.
How do you see that fight play out?
It's a little early. It's a little early right now. It's a little early. I was surprised because you know how we saw Canelo picking and choosing for a good little while. Now he signed a contract that says, "Hey, bring him on." So you gotta respect Canelo for that, especially at the stage of his career that he is now, to say, hey, I'm still willing to put it all on the line and fight these guys, these hungry lions. So, but Canelo got his work cut out for him because he knows he's gonna have to get ready for these guys.
For a guy like Jermell Charlo, who spent his entire career at 154 pounds and has now undisputed, what challenges does he face moving up 2 divisions for the first time in his career?
With all things being considered, he's going to have to deal with the power, of course. He's never been hit by a guy that's that strong, that much more heavier, you know, and he's going to have to be trying to put on muscle. Well, that weight might not be conducive for his boxing ability. You know what I mean? He might not be as fast, might not be as quick, may not be as agile. But, you know, I think Canelo is feeling that, hey, if he land a shot, he don't think this guy's going to be able to take it. That got to be what they're thinking. You know, fighting a younger guy, some would think stronger, you know, and that youthfulness is everything sometimes when you dealing with an old veteran, you know, even though he's not that old. But we know he's in the twilight of his career, though. You feel me? We gotta understand. He's in the twilight of his career.
I feel like he's slowed down. I mean, he's boxing old. You're talking about 19 years of professional career. That's a long time. A lot of rounds, over 400 rounds fought. How much of a chance right now do you give Jermell? Because I feel like some people are writing him off, and I don't think that's right.
No, it's too soon to write him off. You definitely have a chance because if it's the Canelo that we saw in his last couple of fights, we know he likes to lean on the ropes now. You know, he finds himself fighting his back off the ropes. I don't like to see that. I think Canelo is going to have to turn back the hands of time if he want to be 3-0 at the end of the day when he fight these PBC fighters. He's going to have to turn back the hands of time, start working on his speed a little bit more and his combination punch. And all I see now is him powering up.
One shot at a time.
I can't get the guys the game, bruh. But I know what they should be doing. I know what they should be doing. And when I see it, I can recognize it, bruh. That's why I'm giving you guys the cheat code with Tarver's Take. If you ain't heard Tarver's Take, go back and listen to it, bruh. Tell me I was wrong one time, and that was because I thought Teofimo Lopez was gonna do his thing, when he lost. No, I'm sorry, Devin Haney. I thought Devin Haney was going to be challenged a little bit more in Australia. That's the only one I got wrong in the last year and a half, bro. It's the cheat code. It's not even fair to know all the things I know, bro, when it comes down to getting ready for a fight, breaking down styles, and giving these guys the right game plan. It's easy work. It's easy work. It's the IQ, bro, and the mental that they missing.
What about the
guys,
NWA
last
Fulton
question.
fight?
We're going to ask you to take your seats or start this press conference in about 2 minutes.
Listen to this guy.
2 minutes.
What about the NWA Fulton
fight?
NWA is a beast, man, just a monster, just like they calling him. Already talking about Tank Day.
What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, you beat him up, you got to fight Tank now.
They greedy.
beat Tank,
they
you got to fight Errol Spence.
Hold up, they greedy. They greedy, bro.
They comparing him to Pacquiao. They comparing him to Pacquiao. Pacquiao started his career at 106. He started his career at 108. So.
And another thing, when Pacquiao made his move to America, I think he was, 18, 19, 20. It's a 30-year-old. It's a 30-year-old. It's a big difference. Right. He's a little bit more seasoned. And Pacquiao was young when he came over here, and we saw him grow, division after division. I give NWA about 2-3 more divisions. I don't think he makes it to 47, but he could make it to 40 naturally. But they're gonna try to bulk him up quick. That might not be good for him, bro. Let him take his time to get there naturally.
Last one, Antonio. Who's pound for pound today, Thursday, before Spence Crawford happens?
Man, I'm leaving it blank till Saturday night because that's a shoe.
Thursday,
that's a shoe in, bro. That's a shoe in.
#1 pound for pound in the world. This fight.